I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, together as a collective we are the soul pool, and without you this doesn't work. So, Libra, we've got the weekly on the 12th of July. I've done a bit of a spiel at the beginning of all the videos because I want people to understand more how to interpret the reads, because Spirit talk to us in not in the language of words. They use the mind, the vibration, symbols, numbers, animals, insects, birds, inanimate objects, and we've just got to learn how to interpret it. Forget all that we was taught, words and speaking, but feeling and sensing and thinking. Also, I want to address the issue of the reads being relevant. Sun, moon and rising is important, but if you know where a sign lies in your chart and it's mentioned, it's so much easier for you to interpret the read. So there are many free apps that will tell you your birth chart. So free natal chart, that's all you have to put in, and your time of birth. If you don't know your time of birth, there are astrologers far better than me, like Gregory Scott, who will go backwards in your timeline to important events and be able to trace back then to the time that you was born. Astrology is a science. It's as simple as that. So, find out what your sun, well, you'll know what your sun is, moon and rising sign is. So, as a Libra, your sun sign means you're affectionate, able to express this, sociable, dependent, artistic, pleasant and just. You may retreat from setbacks, dislike criticism, but carries through any task to the end. If your moon is in Libra, you're emotionally dependent on others, peaceable, courteous, diplomatic, emotionally dishonest and critical sometimes. And the moon in Libra dislikes confrontation. It is a people pleaser and needs a partner. So you don't do well alone. If your rising sign is Libra, your ascendant, it wants to relate to the whole world, but is indecisive. So you vacillate a lot and are on the fence, because you can see both sides. And this is the only real negative in a Libra, is you see everybody's point of view and therefore can't decide yourself. So you will know in your chart, if Libra is in your sun sign and nowhere else, yet you have 6 planets in Scorpio, the chances are you'll be better off watching a Scorpio video. Just saying. So, with that in mind, we're going to do the weekly. Astro DJ. He's just giving me one word. Okay, no, not one word. Today's the day. I am getting a melody, but I have no idea what song this is. So today's the day. It may be today is the day. Who knows? We'll see. Today's the day. I will dig it up and put it in the comments. I will find it, whatever it is. Trust me on that one. Today's the day. Soul in Libra. What is it you need to know for the week commencing the 12th of July? If you ever feel that I haven't made things clear, or a question about anything, please feel free to ask. If I can help, I will. You have caused an injustice, or an injustice has been done to you, Libra. There could be a lack of passion. There may be problems with the loins and the marital home. Because you are in the reverse. Seventh house issues. I believe it's that one. I shall just check. No, it's not. It's that one. So, if you have a yes/no question that you want to know about in this read, something specific, yes or no, the answer is no, not yet. For others of you, there will have been the loss of a child, or a pregnancy, a failed pregnancy, or that child was not yours. 9 months is mentioned, not yet. So you may have been trying to conceive and can't because there's impotence issues, or there's been some medical issue with the loins, or lack of passion. But there is now going to be the conception of a child within a month, or a new beginning, something that fills your cup, something that you love. It could be career, it could be a person. Spirit are giving you the gift of a whole new life, a new beginning and peace. But first, it looks like you have to go through some earth-shattering moments. Arguments, accidents, losses, people leaving home, problems within the home, electrical, water problems. Very dramatic card. Neptune energy. The actual trying to avoid the loss of a home even. Those born on the 16th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. A nurturing female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cusper. She is the type that if given lemons, she will make lemonade. She will never not be able to cope. She will nurture, she's a feeder, she's a mother, she is always going to be abundant, whether it's financially, emotionally, whatever it is. She is someone who is rooted and steadfast and steady, bringing security, a female energy. It may be in your chart somewhere. Love is entering the building. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Cusper, perhaps. It was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved. So if there is a conception of a child, it may be a water sign. So it may be due in October, end of September. The injustice is there though. So maybe someone, for one of you at least, the injustice is here because you know that you, if you're a male especially, are unable to father a child. So this child is not yours. Some child is being conceived and this child is not yours because you're not able to conceive because there's no passion there. You have impotence issues. Just one scenario and a very specific scenario, but the love is there. You have to get very clear and communicate. There may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cusper, or child. Clarity is needed, clear communication, and cutting through this situation. It does scream that scenario because it's causing minor arguments and stuff because the love is there, the security is there, but there's doubts. If this was infidelity, though, I would expect the Ace of Cups to be the other way around. It isn't. Someone is very happy about this, but there is doubts, or there is a no answer to something. And there's no other major arcanas in here that are allocated to a star sign, so I can't give you any clues that way. But what I will say is that is a phallic symbol. It's about passion, and it's in the negative. It's about being in denial about a passion, maybe. Something has rocked your world, a shock. So let's see if we can find out what. I might have to pause you because that ice cream man is going to come again and sit outside the house. So I will leave it as long as I can because he will be there a while. Yeah, so your card is about the lines on the marital home. The Tower is Neptune energy. It's about the muck of the swamp. The lotus flower being born out of the filth. Basically, something beautiful coming out of something negative. Someone perhaps you're not committed to. Sitting on the fence, what did I say at the beginning? You see everybody's side of the story, so you forever trying to weigh up a situation, juggling too many people, too many situations, too many jobs. Just trying to keep your head above water and not asking for help. You need to find some wisdom somewhere. 2 years is mentioned. Yeah, water sign female, over emotional, not loving herself, depression, negativity, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and fear of the future, because you're pausing on that threshold to a new beginning, because you're in denial, but you know there's no going back to how things were. Dark night of the soul, really. You're not prepared, you're not ready to take action, and there's lack of communication or passion. So this may be someone that you are not passionate about, which is a shame. Could be an infatuation with an outsider. And then we have it again. So there may be somebody who has an affair. There could be a child born of this, or somebody who has had an affair. But whether or not somebody doesn't believe the child is theirs. There will be doctors, priests, lawyers, or solicitors, or a female Gemini, Libra, Aquarius cusper who thinks very clearly. She will cut through all the confusion and bring clarity to a situation. It may be professional help. She's very detached, unemotional because she's been hurt. And now she's guarded. She could be divorced or widowed. But you are strong enough to deal with this. And any babies born this year are the ox. So this could be a baby born this year, 2021, or 12 years previous recurring. This is having the strength to get through this. It's karmic. It's expressing yourself politely and patiently and overcoming illness. Patience and strength. You may be dealing with a Leo, you may be struggling with a Leo. Whatever it is, there is no reciprocity here. Someone born 1993 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. It is lack of reciprocity. So someone's giving and getting nothing back. Which is a shame. wishes and dreams can come true. They just might not come true the way you want them to. Or with who you want them to. Might be a battle of wills. Yeah, again, you see, there's no passion. This could be impotence problems. This could be medical issues with the loins. It's massively important, and that may be why someone doubts this child, if that's the scenario. It's also somebody not wanting to take action on a new beginning. So it could be work and career. I don't think so though, because we haven't got enough pentacles here for it to be that. But it could be work and career where you're getting too emotional because you're not passionate about the job that you're doing. You don't feel like you want to go back to it, but you don't know what else to do. You've got to narrow down your options. What is it that you want? You've got to start loving yourself enough to make that decision for yourself. So, take the scenario of the baby. Okay, maybe someone made a mistake. Maybe you wasn't really committed to this person, but you love them and they love you. And suddenly they find out they're pregnant with somebody else. Does that mean you're never going to be with the person you love? Your decision, your destiny. Same with a job. You love a job, but you're passionate about something, but you're in a job that's steady and pays well. And you don't want to go back to that job because you've had a sense of freedom, maybe in the lockdown, and you've been able to pursue your passion, but it's not going to pay as much, and it won't pay the bills. How are you going to do something you're passionate about and not have to go back to that job? Same scenario. Whatever it is, the passion is not there anymore. You are releasing a heavy burden that, and you're going to stop flailing about in the fog. You've had enough. You've made your decision, or you should make your decision. 2 tens, endings. Something's over, and I think it's a career. But you don't feel like there's enough money. You're putting obstacles in your own way because your cup is half empty. There's no way I can do this. I can't afford to do this. I'm too old. I'm too young. I ain't got enough money. It's not the right time. If you wait for the right time, you'll never do it. 7 years is mentioned. There may be a 7-year-old child that you've been denying if you're a man. You are reaping what you sowed in the past, be it good or bad. So what you sow now, you will reap later. So make sure it's positive. Make sure it's something that you want. Don't compare yourselves to others. It's not a race. You will get there. You just don't think there's enough money. I think maybe you need to go and see a bank manager and take them a proper business plan and say, look, this is what I want to do. Is it viable? Is it possible? But do your research. Find out if it's possible, if it's viable. If not, maybe you're going to have to do it as well as work. So do work part-time and do what you're passionate about the rest of the time. Yeah, the secrets. Somebody's in a dark place, they're depressed. They're in a healthy situation, either in work, romance, or health. Either way, it's a dark place. They feel they can't talk to anybody because the High Priestess is mute. It's the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, the negativity. Those born, living or past, date for your diary or an address. The number 29, negative. The number 2, negative. Possibly one or the other, or both. Negative situation. Something you did, perhaps inadvertently, in the past is now keeping you chained to a situation. And then we've gone full circle because now this female, because because you aren't committed or you're not passionate about something, this whatever it was that was once nurturing, making who could make lemonade out of lemons, is not no longer like that. It's being unreliable, unpredictable. She's not secure enough. She's not steady anymore because she's not passionate, or because the passion's gone, or because somebody isn't putting enough effort into this situation. You can't expect somebody to feel passionate if you aren't prepared to put the work into it. Simple as that. So you've got to fight for what you want, whatever it is. There's no sitting back on your ass, being a couch potato and ignoring everything as if it'll go away, because it's not. Too many. Yep, a house move, a new home, property, school, hospital, whatever it is a positive influence on this situation. So maybe another scenario is someone had a vasectomy years ago, the wife gets pregnant, she gets accused of having an affair, she's denying it, saying I haven't been with anybody else. You go to the hospital and find out that your vasectomy has come undone. So it is your child. One scenario, just saying. Doctors are important. Medical matters will be healed. Medical matters will be solved. You will realise that money does not buy you happiness or health or love. Something is a smoking gun. It has to end. I don't see any death in this unless I pull... No, I haven't pulled the Ten of Swords. So there's no death in this. It's just something has to end. You have to put this matter to rest. Yeah. Or there will be no new beginnings. Or the loss of a child may have affected this situation. Whatever it is, there is need for medical intervention, possibly, unless you are married to a doctor or you're in love with a doctor. Someone feels a prisoner of their own mind, overthinking things, or someone will go to prison. Perhaps through neglect. I don't know. I think it's a prison of your own mind. You're overthinking things. Somebody's given up on love. They're not waiting for you anymore. Or you're not waiting for them because of this. And yet, there is happiness in love to be had. You are strong enough. But you have to speak your truth and communicate. They're not mind readers. This chap, this bloke, because I have been talking to a bloke halfway through, whether it's you or your partner or someone in your life that's important, he has been waiting patiently for either you to decide or for something to come clear. Waiting for his ships to come in. When is it going to happen? Maybe he's been on furlough, like I said, stuck between jobs or about to retire. He doesn't know where he's going to go next. He's feeling adrift. He needs this female grounding to nurture him. He needs somebody to be there, stability, and help him through this. But it doesn't look like anybody's communicating. You need to communicate clearly about how you feel. I know what the Libra men are like. They keep things to themselves because they feel like they're the hunter-gatherer and they should be looking after the little woman. Well, that's not a partnership, is it? And Libra females, you always, oh well, he does work hard and this, making excuses for people. Don't do that. Be honest, communicate, but politely, not in an argument. Arguments never work. You just can't keep pushing things under the carpet and think they'll go away, because they're not going to. Yep, there's a change in the wind. Somebody may be moving home, but they at least will be releasing the bed. And you are strong enough. This is my Gloria Gaynor card. The mother energy. There will be a land of milk and honey at the end of this, and a rainbow, a pot of gold. All you have to do is keep putting one foot in front of the other. Stop overthinking things or it'll be a never-ending story. You have to say something. Yeah, unfinished symphony. It's not over till the fat lady sings. If you are the feminine, this is the divine feminine. Be very careful. Well, no, if you're feminine or masculine, because we all have feminine and masculine within us. But be very careful who you let sip from your cup, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever it is. Only give away what you can afford to lose and not get back. Love is given unconditionally. But emotions and stuff like that, you will soon run dry if you keep giving and giving and not getting anything back. You're not going round in circles. You're not going backwards. You're going around and up. You will get there. It's like a spiral staircase. It may be time to find a new tribe, be it in work, family, whatever it is. You may have to say goodbye to people, maybe younger ones, but this is the giraffe. You cannot achieve what you're meant to achieve if you stay where you are. So that's even if you're stuck in the same cycle of arguments, if somebody doesn't move forwards, you're never going to get anywhere. You can't achieve anything as you are now. So messages in a bottle. Maybe you have to write a letter. If you can't have a conversation without an argument, send a letter. It may be a message comes to you from across water or from a distance. But Spirit are giving you a lucky chance, a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. Luck is on your side, so make the most of it. Right then, that was an interesting one, wasn't it? Oh, and you're in your own read, Libra, that's amazing. You have to find the balance. You have to stop sitting on the fence and decide. Because 19. So this is definitely for you, straight from Spirit. Well done, Spirit, thank you. And it is the Two of Pentacles. There we are. That's you, on the fence. So, all your life, your heart has yearned for something you can't even name. The name Andrew or Andrea may be important. You're not the sort of person to go it alone. You just are. So linking up with a partner is what serves you best. You're the sign of balance and charm and beauty. Notorious for your wit, ability to weigh and judge, as well as appreciation for beautiful things. You adore collecting striking things, and that means objects and people. Librans are athletes with a love of art and literature that can at times be showy and vainglorious. Librans are known for changing their minds and opinions. What is true one day may not be the next, because they are balanced, they see all sides of every issue. But they tend to vacillate and have trouble coming up to a final decision. What did I say in the very beginning? Full cycle, Spirit, thank you. Librans tend to have second thoughts and change their mind at the last minute, and it's infuriating. They will also float along waiting for matters to resolve on their own. Well, that's not going to happen without pushing as hard as they need to. You need to fight for this. Librans make outstanding judges and negotiators. They can be agreeable, but sometimes they will agree to things they really don't want to agree to, sacrificing what they truly feel and think just to get along. Anything for a quiet life. Bollocks. There is also the sarcastic Libra, who loves to test his wit against others. Their quick-witted retorts are filled with sarcasm and sharp accuracy, and that's where you'll go if you stay in a situation where you keep your mouth shut. You will become bitter. They also love playing devil's advocate, peculiar since this is a sign of balance and peace. Libra rules the 7th house of partnerships and marriages. Those influenced by this sign do best in life with partners. It rules the lines as well, but it can be the sign of codependency and many will pair up at the drop of the hat with the wrong person. Libra is a sign of lovers and romance. Although Libra is a masculine sign, Libra men will understand women far more than anybody else. And that's the trouble, because you can see both sides. When Libra card turns up, it indicates you are riding the fence over something and you need to make a decision. If you do not make that decision, it will be made for you, and the potential for you not liking the ending is high if you don't act and decide soon. This is, however, a favourable card for romance and relationships. It indicates a time where relationships are turning happier and more content, which is what I felt in the beginning. Right now, everything must be fair and balanced and be seen to be fair and balanced. It's important, though, to remember, do not sacrifice your own feelings or desires simply because you hope to avoid conflict and keep the peace. If you're going to be in a relationship with an equal partner, you don't need to be walking on eggshells. You need to be able to say what you think without it causing a massive row. So, right now, everything must be fair and balanced. It's important not to sacrifice your own feelings or desires simply because you hope to keep the peace. It will feel as if the middle approach is the smartest one now, and that's probably right. That doesn't mean sitting on the fence. Courtrooms, law and fairness should play into this matter. If you're involved in a court case, the surrounding cards are good. Well, you've got the prisoner there, I don't know about that. If you go to prison, it will be because you need to learn a lesson, basically. Or if somebody goes to prison, they need to realise what they've done. Issues will work out just the way you'd hoped. But not in this case because you're in the reverse. So I think it will go against you. But it's for a reason. The enforcement of rules is going to apply. Legal documents will not only figure in, they will bring you benefits, especially benefits shared between you and a partner. This card can represent the impending marriage or engagement. Relationships are about to move up a level to a more serious one. Feelings have matured, but do not say yes if you don't want to get married. Please don't settle. Happiness is achieved when you pool your resources with a significant other. Achievements will be found when you find the right person who mirrors your own ideals and beliefs, who you don't have to walk around on eggshells with. All matters worked on within a sincere and equal partnership, which this doesn't seem to be, will improve and be successful at the utmost. And if you say yes to something just to keep the peace, you may miss the opportunity of a soulmate later. Partnerships and weddings coming up. Marital bliss, heart blessings, balance. Seeing the danger in going to extremes, weighing up both sides and coming to the best conclusion. Seesawing back and forth, staying in the middle, fence riding, mediation, artworks, galleries, museums, the place or places with live music. Not wanting conflicts, being agreeable, playing along, keeping yourself in check. Law enforcement, courts, attorneys, judges, bringing peace and acting a peacemaker, signing contracts, cosmetics, perfumes, fashion, hair salons, beauty, not seeing the value in something unless it's beautiful, having a perfect eye and impeccable taste, creating something with great form and beauty, living the life of an artist, using wit, choosing a more laid-back approach, letting things take care of themselves. For some young gentlemen, I am getting a download of a beautiful lady who everybody says you'd be mad not to marry her, that you're in a situation with. And then along comes this goofy, nerdy, wacky girl with a brilliant sense of humour. Everybody thinks he's a plain Jane, but she is your perfect partner. Trust me, you marry the beautiful, boring, no personality, trophy wife, you've settled, and you will forever be thinking about the goofy young lady who you met and let go. Just one scenario. So, don't say yes when you mean no. Not seeing the value in something or someone unless it's beautiful, having a perfect eye and impeccable taste, creating something with great form and beauty, living the life of the artist, using your wit, choosing a more laid-back approach, letting things take care of themselves. You can't do that, you need to fight for what you want. There may be a merging of two families, choices, romance, alliance, mutual support. You must come to a decision. You can't keep sitting on the fence. Thanks for listening. Bye.